comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone. He's gaining on you, so you better look alive. He's busy revving up the powerful Mach 5. And when the odds are against him and there's dangerous work to do, bet your life's Speed Racer to see it through. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go! He's up and flying as he guns a car around the track. He's jamming down the pedal like he's never coming back. Adventure's waiting just ahead. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go!
We're on a highway to Shushan. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines! Let the spiel begin!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rex, easing on down the road, easily, and I'm leading this convoy tonight on the highway to Shushan. And talk about your scenic highway, it's going to blow your mind. And the people watching this highway, well, they're just unbelievable. Now, our first step along the highway is the palace of King Ahasuerus and Queen Vashti. Ahasuerus was the king of the tailgate parties. My, could he party. One heck of a party was happening right now, and it's going to last for 180 days. Now, Ahasuerus was a bit of an egomaniac, and he wants to show everybody how rich and powerful he is. So he's thrown down the tailgate, schlepped out the kegs, and invited everyone to come along for the fun. So join the party, it's going to be a gas! one thing only you gotta know about the palace and parties. Men and women never, ever party together. The men, they stayed with the king, and the women, they stayed with Queen Vashti. However, King Ahasuerus, being full of wine and empty of judgment, decreed that Queen Vashti should come to the king's party and dance for him and his buddies, because he was sugar. Obviously, the king had learned that you never drink and decree.
Vashti, dance for me now!
I don't drink and drive, and I don't drink and dance.
Well, then you're gonna be a queen on the road.
Stood ground and lost my crown. Destination any town. He broke the cardinal rule. I won't dance for that old fool. I mean, I've got my pride to keep. Yeah, it's time for me to take a leap. I'm a gal with dreams, but no means queen on the road. I once was queen, you know. Shamed and now no place to go. There's one thing left to do. Gotta start my life anew, and so I'll find a brand new place, and it may be small but no disgrace. I'm a gal with dreams, but no means queen on the road. Listen, every little girl who hopes to be queen, all of you children and all of your dreams, stand up, be counted, and do what is right. And don't forget that you might have to put up a fight. I say goodbye, so long adieu. All along I really knew the palace wasn't mine, and the king, he had no spine. I say I want my way somehow. Take a look at me now. I'm a gal with dreams, but no means queen on the road. Queen on the road. Queen on the road.
Where's my Adopt a Highway crew? Get rid of this mess.
Looks like the king's all show and no go.
He's a bus stop flop.
His plug ain't got no spark.
More yammering than hammering for sure. Getting rid of Vashti was a total rank amateur move. And look at him now, he's hit the wall.
So I got a DUI, decreeing under the influence. And now I'm paying the price. My queen's got a ticket to ride. I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's today, yeah. The queen that made me so mad is going away.
The king needs a toe in.
He's definitely not firing on all cylinders.
His plug ain't got no spark.
The king's got to get back on track, and we're the pit crew to get him up and running in record time.
Find a new queen yet. Now that's the ticket. Why don't we round up every motorcycle mama, biker babe, driving Dixie, trucker Trixie. Yep. And bring them all down to the palace, and we're gonna have ourselves a contest. Then the king, he can peruse, and choose a new queen. Give me the note. Gather round every gal in town. Hush your roaches asking you to call. Looking for the queen, such a crazy scene. But Shushan is the greatest land at all. At the palace you will meet the kings and dancers. Performance is sweeter, now don't be a cheater. Life is completed with finances. So think of what she'll say. Won't wanna stay away. Shushan and you be, they'll be.
Traveling east, traveling west,
Wherever you're from, make the palace your quest.
south of the north, near this or far.
Wherever you are, make the wherever you are.
When roots of disagree, behold the king's decree. In Shushan a new queen will see.
Esther, you better get it in gear or you're gonna get lapped by those other girls in the contest.
Mordecai, I don't really care about that. I've never been very comfortable in the driver's seat. I'm much happier just sitting in the passenger seat and watching the beautiful scenery go by.
Well, you gotta be queen, and you're never gonna get to be queen riding shotgun all the time. Remember, what do I always say? If you're not first, you're...
Laugh.
Right. So sometimes, you just gotta put on the flame-retardant suit. You gotta jump into the cockpit, strap on your safety harness, of course, and then you gotta step on the gas and fly like a bat right out of the road. What? Oh, right. I'm sorry. Very sure.
But that shows me just how strongly you feel about it. And if you feel that strongly, well, I guess I should do it.
Good. Well, that puts you at the front of the pack. But I've got one request to make, and you gotta listen. Don't tell anyone that you're a Jew. Stuff it under your seat, and don't let it out to anyone. Okay?
Well, I got my daddy's car and I'm cruising through the palace grounds now, cruising around. I won't forget how I saw all the servants they were running around. I can sure see myself.
she's fully loaded. All the options. I want her riding shotgun for a long time to come.
As the king and Esther were heading down the highway to honeymoon heaven, a new game had rolled into town. It's Haman! And his unkosher hogs. You ever see a kosher hog? Come on. Okay. Lindy, come on. I'm getting paid a lot to say this, but his unkosher hogs. Haman! And his motorcycle mama Zeresh. And all those hogs, well, they're just evil, cruel, and bad to the ham bone. Haman. That fool, he'd run you up the road, run you over, run you down, and knock you around. Haman. Sit down. You paid him more than me, Lindy. I know you're paying him more than me. I know you were. Okay. He had road rage, something bad. But for some reason, our king liked him. In fact, the king made Haman his left-hand man. Excuse me, young man. Would you mind making a quick pit stop here and answer me a few questions about Haman?
Hey! You want to talk to me about Haman? Him and his unkosher hogs. Let me tell you a little bit about them. I swear I saw them going down the road, and they stopped for a badger that was about a week old, and I think they picked it up and put it in their saddlebags to eat for lunch later on. Ooh! With Haman and his unkosher hogs, it's all about Trafe.
What do you mean?
Trafe? Ah, you want to know about Trafe?
Why you read this?
Let's start. I saw those guys go through the drive-in. I don't want to. They went through the drive-in. I think it was the Carl's Jr. Late one night, you know. They ordered the shrimp cocktail for an appetizer. They had the barbecue pulled pork sandwich with cheese and a glass of milk, and they had a vanilla ice cream cone for dessert. I'm telling you. This is Trafe, and that ain't nothing, though, compared to the Trafe of Haman's. He's got this idea he wants everyone to bow down to him, and that's totally Trafe, and I am not going to ride the Trafe train. I'm not bowing down to Haman.
Yep. Say enough to bow down for Haman. I think you're heading for a dead end.
Well, better a dead end than living in his pigsty, because I'm a Jew and I won't bow for any man.
Riding to Haman?
Especially not Haman.
Swine is divine. Where do you think hog heaven came from?
Haman. What's the matter with you? Did you smash your melon on the tarmac again? If I've told you once, I've told you a million times, if you go riding, wear your skid lid.
Oh, I learned the first time I fell down. I always wear my skid lid. It's this guy, Mordecai. He's chucking the chaps. He's giving me road rash in all the wrong places. The man's just absolutely driving me nuts.
But what about me? How's it gonna look in front of me? If you don't take care of this, the only place you're gonna be riding is the demolition derby. just play chicken with this guy Mordecai. You gotta take that weekend warrior down. Remember, in the name of that greatest NASCAR driver of all time, Ricky Bobby. If you're not first, you're last.
Oh, no. I don't want to be last. I want to be in the pole position. Everybody race. I'm going to take that boy down, and by the time I'm done with him, he's going to be nothing but scrap metal, I tell ya! Bow down to me. You know he just can't seem to deal with me or my degree. So here's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna tell the king the man is a liar, and that everyone like him's gotta die. On the 13th of Adar, June will be hanging from the gallows that I built so high. Oh, sweetie pie, I am your knight. I'm the best driver in the land. I'm gonna be the next king. Mordecai ain't gonna wreck my plan. With my evil wife beside me, I can get that way. It's easy to decide. Roll it every day. The things in your mind, but you choose what I gotta know. Oh, Mordecai, that Jewish guy, he won't bow down to me. You know he just can't seem to deal with me in my weakness. How it's gonna be. Tell the king the man is a liar, and that everyone like him's gotta die. And on the 13th of Adar, you will be hanging from the gallows, and I feel so high. Yeah, I'm so cool, a noble fool. I don't know what fear's about. I'll tell 1,000 different lies just to get my way. I'm smart, and there's no doubt. Listen to me, I'm on the top, you can see me fly. I won't be complaining from the Jews, will be hanging from the gallows, and I feel so high. Whoa, Mordecai, that Jewish guy, he won't bow down to me. You know he just can't see me, my degree. So here's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna tell the king the man is a liar.
Heed this proclamation that I hold in my hand. Better listen up, near and far. Something's gonna happen on the 13th of Adar.
This comes from Haman. Approved by the king. So you best pay attention. It's stamped with its ring. Beware to all Jews, its breath may be your last. Because the wrath of Haman is coming down fast.
This is going to be the Grand Prix of all guillotine, brought to you by your host with the mostest, Haman!
Haman? He's got his wheels spinning and he's kicking up gravel.
Haman is throttled up and ready to take down all the Jews. And Haman just gonna blow those Jews away.
Right, boys.
Got my hog.
The news of Haman. The tree went from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds flat. It spread across the kingdom at lightning speed. The Jews were caught like a deer in the headlights.
Haman's son is riding, heading down the highway. Nothing for us now, but we'll never get away. Yeah, Haman, you can't get out there. That's the suffering who in this race. Take this down, that's what you lose. Put us out of this place. Heavy metal thunder, the wind howls, and the feeling that you wonder. Yeah, Haman will make it happen. That's something you'll win this race. Take us down, that's what Jews will lose. Run us out of this place. Like a true evil child, he was born to be wild. We was never divine. Now we're gonna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. We'll make it happen. That's something we'll win this race. Take us down, that's what Jews will lose. Run us out of this place. Like a true evil child, he was born to be wild. We can smell the fire. Now we're gonna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
Haman!
Was just waiting for the slingshot. He was pacing the king, who thought he was in control. But something must have been registered in that royal brain of his, because the king was restless. Tucked and tight in his race car bed, he couldn't sleep a wink. So he had his driver take him around town, thinking that perhaps the rhythm of the road would lull him to sleep, but it didn't. Finally, in desperation, and we mean desperation, he flipped on the reruns of the real stories of the Highway Patrol.
Wheels gates said kill the king, kill the king, kill the king. The guards at the gate said kill the king, all through the town. The guards at the gate said no, 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 no. A man passing by said no, 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 all through the town. The king still alive, so shout hooray, shout hooray, shout hooray. The king still alive, so shout hooray, all through the town.
The guards tried to kill me, and someone saved my life? He's on a highway to heaven. What do we do to honor this righteous man?
Nothing.
Nothing! He got burned on a first-time buyer in a used car lot. Where's my busier heyman? Heyman, there you are. What would you do for a man the king wants to honor?
You know, after a few years, that hardtail gets a little hard. I think maybe I'd give him a Escalade. No. We're those Ram guys. We're the big Mars. Huge white Hummer with a horse number. Driving around the town on a giant victory lap. That's what I would do to honor a man the king would wish to honor.
Very well then. The man I wish to honor is Mordecai.
All of those people, hundreds of them, thousands of them,
Well, we paid
lining the street, and they were all waving flags that matched my tights exactly.
That's important. That's really important.
It was like so cool.
Okay.
Well, and I was really proud of you too.
Well, I'm glad you're proud of me because, Esther, I want you to do something very important for me that would make me proud of you.
Well, let's see. I've done the queen thing. Got the crown. That's good. Check. So I have not told a single person that I'm Jewish. Not once. Stuffed it in the trunk. Didn't say a word. So, what else do you want?
Well, living in the palace like you are.
Yeah.
Maybe you haven't heard about Haman's. Decree. All the Jews are going to be hanged on the 13th of Adar. You've got to do something.
Mordecai, you sound like a little old lady from Pasadena. I mean, come on. Get up to speed, bud. Things like that don't really happen.
Oh, but they do. And they will unless you help.
You've got to do something. Listen, I've got a plan. Just bear with me. Follow me on this one. You're going to like it, okay? Now, I want you to go to the king, and I want you to tell him you're Jewish. And then, because he loves you, he will save all the Jews, right? No. What don't you like about that plan?
Well,
It's your...
Mordecai,
I worked on it all day. At least since yesterday.
you know, not even I can go and see the king without an invitation. I mean, you go see the king, and that's like dangerous curves. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
If I show up,
I
no
know.
invitation, so he doesn't want to see me, he'll have me killed. Room killed. That'll be me. And let's say things work out really well.
Yes.
And he wants to see me.
Yes.
And he lets me in alive.
Yes.
And then I say, oh, by the way, I've been keeping a bunch of secrets from you since we got married. I don't think he's going to like that too much. I don't really know what he would do, but he would suspend my license for sure.
Oh, that would be bad. It would be worse than the tights.
Yeah.
I mean, you really-
Oh, I don't think anything's worse than the times. But in any case, I know I'm not safe if I go and see the king. But here in the palace, it's nice. I'm safe.
I'm having
And
a
I think I'll
migraine.
just stay put.
You self-absorbed little ankle biter. Don't you realize there are dangerous curves up ahead? The road that you're on is taking us all to nowhere. If you don't help us, then we're going to have to pray that help will come from somewhere else. But I'd really rather that it's you.
But now it's time for a word from MC Mordecai.
Bringing it out to y'all. Esther,
What?
the light is green. It's time to bring on the machine.
Don't worry, if you things my way. This time I know life right.
Okay, Mordecai. I said Mordecai. He's got one foot on the floor, one hanging out the door, and Esther, she just won't do no more. But Mordecai's not ready to pack it in. I can do that too. I can do rap. He's gonna keep on ruling.
Sitting by the palace gates, feeling about 10:30. Just heard some news. The content all Jews dread. All the people they are guns. Then a thought came to my head. Well, I can ask, we could help, but no is all she said. Make the right choice and do. Can't you hear my plea? Make the right choice and do. And you can see your destiny. Mom didn't say, but downtown's ain't no place to hide. 'Cause I know Haman and his henchmen, they won't be denied. So now, Queen Esther, you must act like a Jew. Speaking now, boy, folks, stop behaving like a shrew. Make the right choice and do. Can't you hear my plea? Make the right choice and do. And you can see your destiny. Go down like Moses, see the king and have to say. Go tell your man that you live a life in the Jewish way. Esther, my queen, I just know the king will see. He'll say, thanks for the favor, girl. Now I'm gonna save you anyway. Yeah. Make the right choice. Can't you hear my plea? Make the right choice. And you can see your destiny. Come on, for the truth and
Will Esther face her destiny? Is she really the one?
Will she be a rubber necker, or will she go for the magic mile?
We've got chips, they're multiplying, and we're losing control. 'Cause the power you're denying, on you we're relying. Better wake up, stop this evil man. Say
spent my whole life in the slow lane, never taken a risk, letting life just pass me on by. And, well, Mordecai's words inspired me. And I've decided that I need to think harder. And I need to make the world better. And I need to act faster. And I need to be stronger. Huh. Harder, better, faster, stronger. That's exactly what I need.
She's going to see the king, really. Will she blow the doors off or just live alone?
Hey, give that sweet thing the right way. She can merge into mine. Esther, it's so good to see you, but you must be running on empty to come here uninvited. But that's okay. I'm really happy to see you. Tell me, what is it you want? Even if it is half my kingdom, it shall be yours.
Oh, am I the luckiest girl in the world? Or what? I'll give me half the kingdom.
Yeah.
And I've got my very own baby bear to protect me and to serve me.
Yep.
And you know what? A little protection is exactly what I need. You see, there's this man in your kingdom, and he told a whole bunch of lies about my people, and you believed them, and so you gave him permission mission to kill us all. You see, I'm a Jew. Will you save me from Haman?
Well, that's a big 10-4, little lady.
On the road with Bob, on the road with me, on the road to Shushan. Your engine lost its steam.
Schweig! Den Benten haben Everen. Again.
Mitten drinnen.
Haman! You don't understand Yiddish? He said, get on the road, Jack! Marcy, get the road, Jack!
That will never stop.
We can win even
the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand and take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, and such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say baby. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. So take it easy. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning, heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
On my way somehow. Take a look at me now. I'm a girl with dreams of money. We know the road. We know the road. We know the road.
He's a bus stop clown.
He's a crash double dummy. Dummy double.
Start your engines. Why don't you guys start moving? Okay? Start your engines. Go. Not yet. Let the spiel begin is what your guys' cue is, okay? Your guys' cues is start your engines. All adults, good job to their seats. The King and Vashti stay. You're gonna stay there. You're gonna say your lines.
Vashti!
No, you're gonna, but you're not gonna count. Sorry.
Then say my line.
Page 5.
You're going to say a lot.
You're going, that's where you're doing it?
So here's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna tell the king a man is a liar, and that everyone like him gotta die. And on the $13 every Jew will be hanging from the gallows that have been so high.
Right.
All right, don't look like you're enjoying watching.
Jared, 6 years.
I'm not.
Your mind is open to anything to walk on it.
It's the Grand Prix of Guillotine, brought to you by your hostess, Hangman!
Now you can turn and we can just.
So have an invisible.
There you go.
I enjoy David.
I like it. I have.
There we go. That works. That works.
Okay, now stop and turn.
But wait a minute. Where we turn out, you can't do that yet.
Where are we turning?
Like this, so the mic is down.
Use your left hand.
Someone else is going forward and not being better.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Yo, all across the land. Listen to this proclamation that I hold in my hand.
And now I'm paying the price. My queen's got a ticket to ride.
Well, that puts you in pole position, but I got one thing I gotta say to you.
It doesn't have anything to do with pole dancing, does it? Sorry, Lindy, I won't do that.
I think we're not even gonna go.
You're in pole position. He wrote the script.
Okay.
I don't even see pole position in the
Set on the road with Bob, on the road with Bing, on the road to Shushan. Your engine lost its thing.
Fire. Den Wenden haben Everett again.
Hey, man! What's the matter? You don't understand Yiddish? He meant get on the road, Matt Joe. What the hell?
From a certain place?
Whatever.
But now I have to think of my intro line for our song.
Something about being an alibi.
Oh.
But I don't know.
Bye. Don't you come back.
Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao, baby. Later, suckers.
Ease.
What do we call these numbers out? Wait, 15.
Rolling.
He's gonna keep on rolling.
He's gonna keep on rolling.
Oh, that's what nonsense.
put the load right on me. I picked up my bag, I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I gotta go, but my friend can stick around. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Go down, Miss Moses, there's nothing you can say. It's just old Luke, and Luke's waiting on a judgment day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Anna Lee? He said, do me a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Anna Lee company? Take a look.